I want to address something. The stupidity of the internet. Oh, signals? Really? You're going to put that garbage out that they were giving hand signals? That was Frank Turek.
Grab your popcorn, y'all. He's about to lie.
He was covered in blood because he was giving Charlie CPR.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
His children were on the phone when he was videotaping it, and they saw the bullet, and they saw the bullet, and they saw the bullet.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
His heart's ripped out. Signals, really? And the other guy, Dan, the security guard, he's somehow tied in with this conspiracy? Get over yourself. Dan is a believer. I love that man.
Everybody hit the like button.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. If you got something to say, drop it in the comments. Don't be acting afraid. What? Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. If you got something to say, drop it.
Y'all already know who this is, right? Who is this, y'all? Put in the chat. Who is this?
Get in the comments. Don't be acting afraid. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city. Wet. Drop your city in the chat. What? Drop your city. What? Drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat.
I got my guy Blake, and we got all right, y'all. We are here. We are in the building. Shout out to Allie, FBI. What's going on? Let me unmute you.
Yes.
All right. So we got a lot to talk about. So let's start right here. And everybody, y'all already know, hit the like button, hit the like button. This is something that I'm going to play this first, and then we want to go to the next thing.
Own cousin detoured Charlie Kirk.
All right, so some of y'all seen this already, but I want to start off with this because this is the title, because this is important right here.
Shocking. Charlie Kirk's own cousin detoured Charlie Kirk to Salt Lake City so he'd never see the blue Egyptian plane in Provo. The morning Charlie Kirk was supposed to land in Provo.
Now, mind you, this is Charlie Kirk's own cousin. This is his cousin. Keep that in mind.
For the UVU event, a private blue Egyptian jet was sitting on a tarmac. The exact plane Candace Owens just exposed as belonging to the Egyptians and possibly connected to IHOP, who Charlie was about to burn to the ground. Charlie would have recognized it instantly. He would have known something was off the second the wheels touched down. So they made sure he landed at a different airport. His own cousin, Brian Simowitz, former USAF, which is USA Faith, married to Kelly Simowitz, who, by the way, is a major TPUSA Faith donor, the same organization crumbling under massive scrutiny.
And I just want to say this. I'm not a dummy. Sorry. I sound like a dummy right there. USAF is U.S. Air Force. I meant the next person, TPUSA, not TPUSA Faith. So USAF is U.S. Air Force. And shout out to the people in service with the Air Force and the Army. So that's U.S. Air Force.
The Candace Owens explosive revelations. This is what's crazy. Brian arranged a private interview with a Salt Lake City restaurateur the morning before the UVU event, most likely to make an excuse to fly there instead of Provo.
Hold on. MTG resigned? What is that? Her last day is January 2026? Tone, what is that? Who's MTG? I don't know what that is.
That one meeting forced Charlie's flight to divert 45 minutes north and kept him completely blind to what was waiting in Provo. And when Charlie collapsed hours later, Brian was mysteriously the only family member already in Utah making.
Marjorie Taylor Greene just resigned because the Epstein files just came out. We got to look into this. Marjorie Taylor Greene just resigned because she's in the Epstein files. Hold on. I want to play the rest of this. But Allie, you know anything about this?
No, this must be breaking news or something.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is resigning. Oh crap! All right, let's keep going. Let's say on one thing at a time. Whoa!
Making medical decisions until Erica arrived. This.
All right, hold on. Let me back this up a little bit. Sorry for the interruption of this.
5 minutes north and kept him completely blind to what was waiting in Provo. And when Charlie collapsed hours later, Brian was mysteriously the only family member already in Utah.
Brian is Charlie Kirk's cousin. Remember that. He's the one that set him up.
Making medical decisions until Erica arrived. This isn't coincidence. It's a family insider greasing the rails for foreign hitters and TPUSA cleanup crews. Brian and Kelly aren't footnotes. They're potential suspects in a hit that reeks of MK Ultra psyops.
When I learned that Charlie flew into Salt Lake City that morning, because why didn't he fly into the much closer Provo airport? Now, ostensibly, the answer is because he had an interview with a person that nobody really knows. He's a managing director of a restaurant fund. Andrew K. Smith, out of nowhere, does this restaurantology interview with Charlie. And so Charlie flew into Salt Lake to make this interview happen. That, to me, felt like an oddity, okay? Because in a typical scenario, Charlie is not going to be incentivized to go out of his way because he would only do it, actually, if there was a big donor on the hook, and maybe that's what he was told, this guy's going to give a ton of money to Turning Point USA, or B, because it was a major political person.
So right there, I just wanted to show y'all, we can move on because we talked about this already, but I just wanted to show y'all that and show y'all proof that, well, it's not necessarily proof, is speculation because, like, you know, I don't want to get sued. So this is entertainment purposes only. So I don't want to get sued by nobody. But the bottom line is there's a good possibility that Charlie Kirk's, his freaking own family, his cousin, is the one who set him up to be in this situation. So let me bring up. All right, Allie. Okay, so I'm about to bring in this Marjorie Taylor Greene video, but we're about to, what do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about which liar do you want to talk about first?
Well, I don't know if everybody heard. Mikey, just an hour ago, Blake Neff posted a video, and I haven't heard Mikey speak yet. So this since he bolted when the shot rang out.
Yeah.
And all that conspiracy, he's just spoke on Charlie Kirk's podcast today.
Okay, so let's go
about all the blood everywhere and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with that. So The Amazing Mikey, I got a video in front of that one, but The Amazing Mikey is going to come right after this video. Check this out.
Okay.
Installment in the Charlie Kirk assassination cover-up. Watch this.
All right, everybody, make sure to keep hitting the like button. Make sure to keep hitting the like button. Our likes are getting up there, but keep hitting the like button. Keep hitting the like button. And thank you in advance. All right, so check this out.
Yet again, another installment in the Charlie Kirk assassination cover-up. Watch this shenanigans.
I know who Charlie Kirk's shooter is.
On September 17th, 2025, Washington County Sheriff Nate Brooksby held a press conference.
Our job was not to interview, our job was just to get him here.
After Charlie Kirk's alleged shooter was taken into custody in Washington County less than 2 days after the shooting.
Within the hour, my friend drove Tyler and his parents to my office. where he was greeted by plainclothes detectives.
After learning of this, I submitted a public records request to obtain any video of Tyler Robinson walking into the jail facility. Washington County responded, saying there were no records responsive to the request, as Robinson did not go to the jail area. Our request for any holding room video was denied. A few weeks later, I re-upped the request on a more generalized scale for surveillance video showing Tyler Robinson walking into the sheriff's office.
For the state of Utah, we would certainly hope that this video is available.
The response? Our office does not have any applicable records responsive to this request, as the surveillance footage is no longer available after the 30-day retention period.
So I actually went and looked some of this stuff up, and according to the Washington County Sheriff's policy manual, they don't have a 30-day retention policy.
What?
Yeah, and this seems to be a repeating pattern, a repeating theme with this whole case, is that every time they give us more information, it seems like it just unveils a whole new set of pieces that don't make any sense at all.
Remember, Tyler Robinson never even confessed or pled guilty.
He has not confessed to authorities. He is not cooperating.
It's not important that he never confessed, but what is important here is that his boyfriend is transgender.
Largely about the conspiracy theories, and and I think, Blake, you said it well. It's like, we have to give space for people to grieve. There is a trial coming up. We understand that sometimes when we don't speak on every topic, it creates a bit of a vacuum. And there is, just so you know, there's a reason for some of.
All right, these are the dorks right here, y'all. So let me put this on the big screen. These are the dorks, and this is dork number 1, and then dork number 2, and then dork number 3.
Of the silence on certain things and the choosing not to engage in certain things. But I loved Rain's heart, and you could tell that she is grieved just by Charlie not being with us, and the anchor that Charlie was in her life, but also the fact that she wants to carry his mission forward, and she wants everybody to be unified and on the same page. So, Mikey, I don't know if you want to add anything to that.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew, you said it.
All right, so these are the 3 dorks: Andrew Covet, Blake Neff, and then the amazing Mikey McCoy.
If there's silence on something, oftentimes people say it's silent because it's true. No, that's not why. Like, there's so many accusations out there against so many people. Even one of them are like a sermon that my dad gave, where he said that I had blood on me. And for the record, like, he gave that sermon. I called my dad moments after everything happened, and I was screaming. I was listening to that call.
Wait, they can't stop lying. Wait. You was screaming? Oh my God. Hold on.
Right?
Yo, this man done said I was screaming. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me bring up some proof on what he said. Hold on. Because I got the video right here. Yo, hold on. He said I was screaming.
All over him. I'm watching the minute Charlie was shot. He called me.
You sure about that?
The shooting.
So
Just directing. He had blood all over him, and I'm watching the minute Charlie was shot. He called me.
You sure about that?
All right, so let's get back to this. This is nuts.
Yeah.
Oh my God, these guys are idiots. They just say anything.
He didn't even see the dude.
If there's silence on something, oftentimes people say it's silent because it's true. No, that's not why. Like, there's so many accusations out there against so many people. Even one of them are like a sermon that my dad gave, where he said that I had blood on me. And for the record, like, he gave that sermon. I called my dad moments after everything happened, and I was screaming. I was listening to that call. Blake was next to me. I was screaming on the phone.
He's screaming.
And I said, Charlie.
Wait. Is he going to say, I was screaming and my lips were quivering? Is he going to say that?
Shot in the neck, and he had blood all over him.
He said,
and I was
screaming
screaming
there was a lot of blood.
And I said, you need to call every pastor and pray for a miracle. And he thought, for some reason, that I said I had blood on me. So he gives a sermon 72 hours later where he addresses that conspiracy.
Yeah, and he says that
Mike was like, no, I ain't got blood on me. I'm in an Uber.
Yeah, they took a month to say this. They took a month to get their story right.
Oh my God. And they still ain't got it. I ain't got blood on me. I'm in the back of an Uber.
pray for a miracle. And he thought for some reason that I said I had blood on me. So he gives a sermon 72 hours later where he addresses that conspiracy.
Yeah, and he says that
I had blood on me. Okay. I didn't see that sermon. And then about a month later, that was like trending all over social media. And I called my dad and I was like, did you actually say this? And he was like, yeah, I just found out it's not true. So like behind every single one of these are a human being. For an entire month, my dad had to live with nightmares every night that his son actually did have blood all over him.
Didn't you say he got emotional when he found out?
He got emotional when I was on the phone with him being like, that's not true. Why did you say that?
No, he was so glad to hear it wasn't true.
Yeah, like not everything is some grand scheme.
Oh, he's so glad it wasn't true that Charlie Kirk's blood wasn't on you. Not that Charlie Kirk was alive or dead, but the fact that it was none of his blood. Okay, I got it.
And he didn't look like he was having any nightmares when in Korea.
No, he all
a
over.
couple weeks after he passed, he went to Korea and he took his shirt off. So he didn't look like he was having any nightmares.
Exactly. Hold on. Let's see. Because it's like each one of them are lying. so let's see. Is Rob McCoy emotionally distraught? So let's look at this. Like so.
I can't.
So here we go. Is he crying? Maybe if I no, I don't see him emotionally distraught. This is Rob. He's a freedom shirt model.
Yes.
He's a runway model.
Oh my God.
He's a runway model.
This is
what you about to say?
It's first thing I want to say is Mikey didn't even see the shot. I've looked at it so many times. I know you can't show it. But before Charlie even falls over and any juice comes out, Mikey's not there. So you hear bang and gone. And then Dan pushes and like you'll see push over and he's already gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. And just to I've watched all of his stuff in Zyhop where he is. He was just there doing the Isaiah project. So you guys want to check it out, go check it out. But he also changed his speech on his first speech. He said, he's a director. He had blood all over him. And then the next thing he said was, there's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
So he changed his thing twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What he meant was there's money everywhere. because this is where Mikey McCoy was. Mikey McCoy, he had money all over him. He didn't have blood all over him. He had money all over him. So he's running around getting backdoor Turning Point USA checks while Charlie is gasping for air and trying to figure out whether he's going to live or not. So this is where Mikey McCoy was. He stormed off, jumped in the Uber and went and got him some money. Shit, I wish I could just jump in the Uber and go grab $250,000. Yeah. So I'm actually jealous of Mikey.
Yeah. And when Rob McCoy was explaining what was happening in that first clip, when it just happened, and he was saying, Mikey, my son, the chief of staff, he was directing, he was just, like brilliant, is amazing. And when he called, he even said, I was watching. Remember what Candace said? He goes, and I was watching, and he said he had blood all over. He said he had blood all over him. And now it's changing to, he didn't mean that. He's meaning that there was blood everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is where, let's see, his lips were, right there. Because the thing about it is, it's like they all are so dramatic. My lips was quivering. There was blood everywhere. Like, why are they all so extra with explaining stuff. Why don't you just say normal? You know, it's like every person is making up extra stuff.
Men don't describe people's lips.
Oh God!
When men shooter has likely been detained or stopped or something, not in immediate danger. I pause. I look around me.
All right, this is dork number 2,
and I see Mikey. And I see Mikey there. And truthfully, I will never forget what I saw because I've seen Mikey almost every day for the past 2 years.
A man saying he will never forget seeing a man's lips is crazy.
And I see Mikey there. And truthfully, I will never forget what I saw because I've seen Mikey almost every day for the past 2 years. I know his personality very well. He's a very bubbly guy. He's a very happy guy almost all of the time. And
he wasn't bubbly when
I've never seen him bubble. I saw the video of him married. There was no bubble.
I didn't see a single bubble. Y'all didn't see no bubbles, did y'all?
The worst word you could say for him is bubbly.
He wasn't bubbly at all. He didn't give a shit about his friend dying. And it looked like he caused him to die.
He was profoundly freaked out. What I'll always remember is the way his lip was quivering. Which,
oh my God!
Oh, you just came out. I think he just came out.
I hate when men be like, oh, I was visually shaking. My lip was. I hate when men do this dumb shit. Women get away with it.
Let's say Aaron went out one night and his friend was visually upset because maybe his dog died that night or whatever. Mm. I'm trying to imagine you saying to your podcast later that night, so my friend's dog passed and I just remember his lip quivering. All I remember about that night was the way his...
like that. Men just be like, this happened and then this happened.
Yeah.
Men don't describe people's lips. My lips was quivering. That's what women do.
Lips.
His lips quivering.
Mikey's lips were quivering, okay?
And I'll never forget
let's go back to him being bubbly.
And I see Mikey. And I see Mikey there. And truthfully, I will never forget what I saw because I've seen Mikey.
Exactly.
A very bubbly guy. He's a very happy guy almost all of the time.
He's
bubbly.
And
I'll never forget what I saw because
quivering.
It was clear in the moment that he was profoundly freaked out. What I'll always remember is the way his lip was quivering, which I've never seen before.
Sorry, pause.
That he allegedly has like a nonchalant or calm reaction to Charlie's murder. And I'm just going to be blunt about this. This is a extremely disgusting attack. And
he's talking about the attack on Charlie Kirk and how disgusting it was. Oh my God, let's listen.
I can speak to that because I was there when it happened and I was next to Mikey when it happened. And what I can say is, I can't say every single thing that happened, but I want to talk about this specific.
Ladies, I just want to ask you this. Do you think he gets pussy? In the chat? Ladies in the chat, do you think he gets any pussy? I just want to ask. Just ask. Just question.
Narrow thing that the shooting occurs. I am next to Mikey. Both of us hear a loud crack. We both turn. We both see Charlie, who has been shot. Both of us, I think at about the same time, realize that means there is a shooter who is on the scene.
Look at his hand. He's like, there is a shooter on the scene. I wonder if he's cute. So yeah, like he might be a little gay dude. I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with being gay, but
and you just hear the crack, so you don't know, did it come from far away? Did it come from close? Is there a mass shooter unfolding right now? So I and him both had the reaction of, let's get out of here before we are both shot. That is not us abandoning Charlie. Charlie had a security team. They all leapt immediately into action and they got Charlie out of there, which was what their job was to do. My job was not to get in the way and screw this up because I had to be a hero. That was not my job. I remember even running past, both of us going past the SUV that we came in on, and me saw because it was clear in the moment that he was profound, and he says, "Dad, someone shot Charlie. You need to call all of your friends." Charlie had to step up in this situation, and from that point he was like a general directing a battle where he was grabbing people and saying, "Okay, we need to get to the hospital and we need to do these things. And you guys need to wait here. I need to get in here to get information so that I can get it to Erica."
And
Well,
when we learned he
So he stepped in like
I
a
saw
general.
Mikey like get total mastery of himself, that he realized he had to step up
Mastery.
in this situation. And he, from that point, he was like a general directing a battle.
He's saying the same thing Rob McCoy said. Okay, they all talking. They're all like figuring out their stories, what they're gonna say.
Freaking
okay.
General Mikey in the Uber. All right, so let's go back to what Mikey.
Because someone's not answering all of your questions when you want them to answer your questions does not mean it's
If I want to
automatically
close
true.
the loop on
All right,
this,
fine. Oh Lord, the dork wants to talk again. Let's listen to Super Mikey. We don't want to hear our dork number
Human
2.
being. For an entire month, my dad had to live with nightmares every night that his son actually did have blood all over him.
Didn't you say he got?
Somebody said Officer Fruit Basket.
Emotional when he
He
found
got
out.
emotional when I was on the phone with him, being like, "That's not true. Why did you say that?"
No, he
And
was so glad to hear it
he was
wasn't true.
Yeah, like
General Fruit Basket.
not everything is some grand scheme, and just because someone's not answering all of your questions when you want them to answer your questions does not mean it's
If I want to
automatically
close
true.
the loop on
All right,
this,
fine. I
I
have one more
think
thing.
I think, but there's a lot of people are deeply affected by this.
Yeah.
And for some people, the temptation of something very emotionally upsetting is they want to, like, frankly, sometimes there's a temptation to lash out. And I would remember that I would encourage you to remember, all of us love Charlie. All of us care deeply about Charlie. It is fundamentally, I'll just say it is fundamentally outrageous and insane to say that any of us would have wanted Charlie dead or wanted anything bad to happen to him. And
Well, it's not that they wanted this. It's just that he was just in the way and he had to go. You know? That's all that was. You didn't want to, you know.
And
when we
how
get
would you know?
emails
He
where people
took
just
off
say,
too. He took
Oh,
off
go
too.
ahead.
Blake Neff took off too. They both
Yeah.
went in separate directions, so
Hmm?
it doesn't make any sense. So that's why I want to show you that, because I thought it was I think this is his first time speaking, Mikey.
Yeah. And
you killed
Blake just took over the show. We're trying to listen to Mikey, but this dork wanted to wanted to
Charlie,
start talking.
or like, you're lying about everything. I would strongly encourage those people to reflect on what is motivating them to do these things.
Yeah.
I want to also say there is a point where it's deeply frustrating that somebody like Mikey would have to even dignify some of this story that you'd have to even dignify that with a response. I mean, it's so insane. But by the way, I love that Rain is wearing she was talking about her bracelet from the memorial, and it was funny because just this morning I saw a bunch of
Sir, nobody cares. No. It's just like a bunch of girls. They can't even stay on the same subject.
No.
Start talking about blood and next thing you know, hey, look at my bracelet. Damn girls.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just stop for 1 second and play this real quick because this is interesting. And we're gonna go something else, but I just wanted to
The common American man and woman,
hold on.
which is why I've always.
All right, so let's see what she has to say.
Hi, everyone. I've always represented the common American man and woman as a member of the House of Representatives, which is why I've always been despised in Washington, D.C., and just never fit in. Americans are used by the political industrial complex of both political parties, election cycle after election cycle, in order to elect whichever side can convince Americans to hate the other side more. And the results are always the same. No matter which way the political pendulum swings, Republican or Democrat, nothing ever gets better for the common American man or woman. The debt goes higher, corporate and global interests remain Washington's sweethearts, American jobs continue to be replaced, whether it's by illegal labor or legal labor by visas or just shipped overseas. Small businesses continue to be swallowed by big corporations. Americans' hard-earned tax dollars always fund foreign wars, foreign aid, and foreign interest. And the spending power of the dollar continues to decline.
And real quick, Caitlin said maybe Charlie found out who stole the $7 million. No, it was $8.4 million. It was 8.4. I just wanted to say
The
that.
average American family can no longer survive on a single breadwinner's income, as both parents have to work in order to simply survive. And
But you made $25 million in 5 years, though. So what about that?
today, many in my children's generation feel hopeless for their future and don't think they will ever realize the American dream. And that breaks my heart.
But you work for Congress. So one of the reasons why Americans are in this situation is because of you.
I ran for Congress in 2020 and have fought every single day believing that Make America Great Again meant America first.
So let me say this real quick. We're going to keep playing this. I just want to say this. Marjorie Taylor Greene resigns. Reason for her resignation. Greene's decision comes after a highly publicized clash with President Trump, who rescinded his endorsement. Y'all remember that? It just happened like, 3 days ago. So he rescinded his endorsement and labeled her a traitor. Hold on, I'm gonna mute you just for a second because there's some background noise.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Okay. So the dispute escalated when Greene joined calls to release the files, the Epstein files, which Trump opposed. Her statement, Greene said she wanted to avoid a harmful and hateful primary backed by Trump and emphasized her desire to protect her district from divisive battles. Let's see. Political context. Greene was once a staunch Trump ally, which is important. She was a Trump ally and prominent figure in the MAGA movement. So she's talking all this shit about MAGA, but guess what? She was one of them.
I have one of the most conservative voting records in Congress, defending the First Amendment, Second Amendment, unborn babies, because I believe God creates life at conception, and I love to fight for the little guy. Strong, safe borders, I have fought hard for that. I fought against COVID, tyrannical insanity, and man.
Muffy, what are you talking about in the chat? Who's finna block you? Is Muffy talking crazy in the chat or something? Why do they think somebody's gonna block them?
Mandated mass vaccinations, and I've never voted to fund foreign wars with your hard-earned tax dollars. However, with almost one
Ma'am, okay, let me
effort
fast
to
forward.
defund hard-left politically biased files, trans
Okay,
agenda by the
I
president.
don't care. Whatever. She's gone. Who cares? All right. I just wanted to share that. You got anything to say about Marjorie Taylor Greene? I don't care, but okay. All right. Play ran out of the effing parking lot. Ran out. Ran off on the plug twice would be a hilarious song to play. All right, so let's get to I want to play this real quick.
You right now, if something wasn't being looking wrong or
all right, this is a guy named Brian Enton Investigates. This was this was important because this is that fake actor sheriff. So just to make sure, are we all on the same page? Do y'all want me to prove to you that this sheriff is an actor, or do all of y'all know this already? I just want to make sure. So I'm going to play this video, but let me know if you're not aware that this guy is an actor. All right, so here we go.
Because I'll tell you right now, if something wasn't being done or should be done or was looking wrong or, everybody says there's a cover up, I would be the first to be screaming from the pulpit that something is wrong.
Like, we really don't think that that's what happened. People don't believe that Tyler Robinson is, the assassin. What do you say to people?
All right, so some of y'all said y'all don't know, so I'll just play this quick video and we'll come back to this because I am big on context. I don't like people not knowing what is going on. So I like to always give people context for new viewers. So we'll come right back to this. Here's the context.
With one unified mission.
I want to find out if there's problems.
So this is the guy. He is an actor on A&E Network. and he's been, I think, in a movie also, right, Allie?
Yeah, Mike Smith is his name.
Yeah, his name is Mike Smith. He is an A&E actor. He was literally the person that was like talked about Tyler Robinson when they caught him, talking about we got him.
The press
in our jail that we just
Yeah.
don't know about.
I am dying on the inside. I don't know how you get through anything like that.
We signed up for this. I want to leave. Would you? 60 days in. New season premieres Thursday, May 30th at...
And good morning. I would just...
Here it is right here. This man is an actor. He's been lying. All these people have been lying to you. All these idiots.
Just like to take...
Oh, and the bald head dude, he's an actor too.
Take a few minutes as the sheriff to express my gratitude for...
So both of these guys right here are actors. One is on a A&E show, and the other one has been in like 3 different movies. Both of these men are actors.
For everybody who has played a part in this investigation. As you know, it's been a vast, a complicated, and a very, very fast-paced investigation.
All right, so now that y'all know who this dude is, now we can go back to this video. I just like to give people context. All right, so watch him lie in this interview right here.
Right now, if something wasn't being done or should be done or was looking wrong or everybody says there's a cover-up, I would be the first to be screaming from the pulpit that something is wrong.
No, you wouldn't.
We really don't think that that's what happened. People don't believe that Tyler Robinson is, the assassin. What do you say to people?
Honestly, I don't. I think when people get so far down the road in conspiracy, there's not a lot you can say to them. As our society is today, we're kind of a little bit programmed that way, that the simple answer can't be the truth. It always has to be something complex. And for a lot of people, to even wrap their mind around that it's as simple as somebody drove up here from, another city in Utah and assassinated Charlie Kirk, it's just...
Why do they always feel the same way? I don't understand why everybody's asking all these questions. Isn't that the definition of an investigation? Don't y'all investigate? Isn't this what detectives and sheriffs do? They investigate.
Somebody was asking, isn't the other bald guy governor? I said, yes, he is Spencer Cox, governor of Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Governor of Utah, the other one. Somebody was asking in the chat.
Yeah.
Isn't the other bald guy governor? I go, yes, he's Spencer Cox. Yeah. He's an actor too.
He's an actor too. Mm-hmm. But this is what's crazy, y'all. How do investigators get mad at people investigating? How are we investigating this case more than y'all are? And I would say y'all get paid to do this, but I get paid to do this also. So, hey, it is what it is. But the thing about it is, why are y'all mad at us for investigating? Like Candace gets paid more than all of us put together, right? So a lot of us are getting paid to investigate more than they are getting paid to investigate. Hence the reason why possibly we're doing a better job at investigating, because y'all probably ain't getting paid shit. Sheriffs don't get paid shit in this little bullshit ass town. So there's a possibility.
Hence the fact that he needs to go to acting.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. If you ever see me over in acting along with this over here and doing some other shit, that means I ain't making no money.
Oh, I need my tissue. Wait. Oh God.
Look, she got a ring.
Rings. You guys wanted the rings. I gotta find the other ones. I know I have them somewhere, but
But yeah, it's like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't understand. Why don't they want to? Why did this guy did this and then this guy did that? Well, investigations mean it may not be him. This shit is crazy. All right, let's keep going.
Well, it can't be that. That's just too simple. There's got to be more to it than that.
If there was something strange, you would know about it, right?
We would. And there's nothing hidden in this case. There's nothing crazy that's hidden deep. It's a homicide case in the state of Utah, in Utah.
They all are lying. every single person is lying.
County. And just like any investigation our people do, there's certain things that we're going to hold close to the vest, but I mean, really, everybody is pretty much aware of what happened.
Shut up, Grandpa.
It happened right in front of a lot of people, and there's just not.
Yo, somebody said this looks like Brokeback Mountain. Oh my God, this looks like Brokeback Mountain for real.
Oh
this
my God.
Just like two dudes in a sundown town. Like you stop to get gas and shit. You're like, hey, buddy, where you going? Huh? I'm just getting gas. Oh, okay. Well, you might want to leave out of here before the sun goes down. You know, this is a sundown town, right? Look at this dude. This is a sundown town dude.
I don't know why they go down the rabbit hole that far, but nothing's hidden. There's going to be a trial coming up, and that may be in 2, 3, 4 years. Everything will be brought to light, but yeah, I don't know. It's just funny how all these conspiracy theories start. Where do they start?
They're not this ain't a sundown town right here. I bet if I would have went down there, they would have arrested me, beat the hell out of me. Huh?
Where do these conspiracies start? It starts from the freaking lies.
Right.
What is he talking about? Oh,
this shit is crazy.
Where do they start from?
If you really do believe there's a deep state, what's their goal? Their goal is to disrupt the government. And so if they can get you as a citizen to not believe your elected sheriff who's standing right in front of you and you've not asked me once
in the sundown town
what I think, knowing I've been involved in this from the start, well, they're doing a good job because they're causing that divide. And it doesn't matter whether you're right or left. The divide is the outcome. They don't want you to trust us, and they're being successful in that. And it's not a good place to be as Americans.
People don't understand how the firearm got there, and then because you see the pictures of him in the stairwell, but you don't see the gun, and they don't understand, like, it wouldn't fit in the backpack. And there's still a lot of questions regarding that.
Yeah.
Are you able to say anything? Yeah, that part seems pretty clear, but it's more when he's in the stairwell. Did he plant the gun ahead of time? Because you don't see him holding the gun in those pictures, and then it's kind of hard to understand what's happening with the.
Are y'all ready for the lie? Here comes the lie.
Gun when he's leaving in that surveillance video, because it's kind of grainy.
It is grainy, and it is what it is, right? And I've heard all sorts of things on that. He has a gun, he doesn't have a gun. I think some of it is you're going to believe what you want to believe. But if you watch that video, he is carrying a gun, and when he
all right, watch this. Here goes the lie.
Drops off that building, he does drop something. You see him pick it back up.
That's a lie. He did not drop nothing and pick it back up. Everybody's seen the video, or when he jumped down, he didn't drop nothing. He didn't pick nothing back up.
No.
They all are lying. And they're getting mad at us because we're telling the truth.
Yeah.
Or we're asking for the truth. And real quick, I want to say this because I think this is very important. Allie knows this. And this is not just me. This is other content creators also. Shout out to Jesse on Fire, Valhalla. Yep. It is literally just something that we have to live with. And let me just say this. The majority of us who are making this Charlie Kirk content, we're getting demonetized. The last video I did today got demonetized. Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all was in a live stream where I talked about Candace Owens. And I said, Charlie died to give Candace Owens a message. Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all was in that live stream. Well, we talk about anything crazy? Not one word. I didn't show any crazy videos. I didn't say nothing crazy. I wasn't cursing. We was just talking about Candace Owens, and it was a real chill show. They demonetized that video. And I'm up here like, how? I didn't even do anything. I didn't show Charlie Kirk doing nothing. I didn't show nothing. So with all that being said, for the majority of us, not just for me, the way you support us, and I'm saying us because it's not just me going through this, is Jesse on Fire. It's the other guys also talking about this Charlie Kirk stuff. just know that I would say every third show we do gets demonetized. There's a possibility that this video may get demonetized. I don't know. But the last video got demonetized, so I don't know. So if y'all could, and y'all don't have to, but it will be helpful for us to actually make money off of our videos. If we can't make money out getting monetized, if y'all want to support what we're doing, my Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, is $AARON 1000. Somebody said they just got kicked out of live. I didn't do it. Sorry, I did not do it. But and the link to this the super chat is in the chat also. Y'all don't have to do nothing. Y'all can just enjoy the show. There's no problem. But if you want to support us, and this is us, this is other content creators also. I'm telling you now, everybody that you're watching, other than Candace probably, that is making this Charlie Kirk content, some of the videos are not monetized because YouTube is just clipping us, boom, 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 and we're not even doing anything wrong. So if you want to support any of us, my Cash App is in the chat. But the same thing goes for the other creators also. So if you're watching one of the other creators other than Candace, because you know Candace getting her bread, drop them a Cash App, drop them a super chat, and you know support them, because we go down these deep rabbit holes just to get demonetized. You know, I'll be on here for like 2-3 hours just to get demonetized, and we have fun. I love being on here. But if y'all want to support the show, support the movement, support these investigations, drop a Cash App. Cash App is $AARON 1000. Buy my car games, or drop a super chat. You can drop a super chat also, but I'm just letting y'all know that it's the most annoying shit in the world where we just got off this going 3 hours straight, and next thing you know, demonetized. I ain't gonna make no money off the video. It's debilitating. All right, but we're gonna keep going because I'm deep into this investigation and I can't get out even if I try. All right, so I just wanted to say that because it's affecting all of us, not just me. So the other creators, let them know, like, yeah, hey, you care about them also. So it's not just me. All right, let's keep going.
A lie detector determined that was a lie.
All right, so hold on.
Carrying a gun, and when he drops off that building, he does drop something. You see him pick it back up.
A lie detector determined that was a lie.
And I can tell you this, you know, when it was our evidence team that found that gun. That was a sheriff's office team that had that crime scene and found that gun in that wooded area.
So yeah. So let me read these super chats. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Best wishes from UK. It's middle of the night, but I had to stay up for this. All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That was so sweet. Where's the other super chat? Here we go. And shout out to M Spiritual 108. Thank you so much. Just a pure love. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So now, do you want to get to the guy of the hour, or do you have anything to say about what we just played?
Well, there was one thing I loved on Candace's live stream, but I don't know if you can play it. Probably not, right?
What's that?
It was I don't know if everybody saw it, the Sweet Home Alabama thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you probably can't.
Yeah, it's still music, so I don't know.
Oh right, you can't play music. That's right.
Yeah.
But anyways, if you guys check out Candace's, if you haven't seen her live, but check it out. It was something funny on there. Anyways, yeah, and there's just 2 things I wanted to say was I sent you a clear picture of. Are we going into Brian Harpole now?
Yes.
Okay. Because, you know, I guess everybody saw the Sean Ryan interview with Brian Harpole. Yeah, and he said, you know, blood was squirting all over. I've looked and looked, and I know we can't show a lot, but there was nothing. And I don't think you see anything in there in that video clip I sent you, but I did send you a screenshot of it.
Yes, I'm gonna play it.
Right?
Hold on, give me one
Yeah.
second.
Really think
Yeah,
that
all over my face.
maybe review it first.
Yes.
Rick and I had it all over our arms. And, our from about here down was just covered. And
Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
I just want to say that I'm really sorry for what you.
All right, so let me start over. This is Brian Harpole lying for 30 minutes.
Covered in Charlie's blood. Yeah, I had it all over my face. Rick and I had it all over our arms. And, our from about here down was just covered. And
It looks like he's on
Lie
Adderall.
detector test determined that was a lie.
I just want to say that I'm really sorry for what you and your guys are going through with losing your friend. Thank you. And also with everything that's coming along with that. Now you are a global private security contractor and trainer running your own company, Integrity Security Solutions, across 5 continents. There's so much out there, and there's so much out there that's not true. And I was talking to your staff earlier. I'm older.
Scott, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. I mean, $20 cash app. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. Shout out to Scott for the $20 cash app. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Right. And I have guys on my team that are our team that are younger. And if the truth doesn't get out there, it could hurt their, 20 more years of work. And that's not fair. How long have you been working for Charlie?
No. You letting Charlie pass away on your watch is what's hurting you. It's not the bad publicity, is you not doing your freaking job. Let me tell y'all something. If my job is to keep you alive and you die, I didn't do my job. It's not the bad publicity. You died. I didn't do my job. My job is to keep you alive and you died. So they don't need no job. They need to go drive for Uber now. They don't need to be security for no damn body.
Since I believe it's 18.
Since 18?
18, yeah.
So it's been 7 years.
7 years, almost 8 years, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Lie.
Allie?
Lies.
Another lie.
He was still, I have pictures to prove it. He was still with I don't know if I can say the name.
Yeah, don't say him.
Okay. He was with the other group. Yeah, he was with another company in 2018 still, and he left that in 2022 and started Integrity Group in 2023. See,
Right.
I got Charlie's. This is why Mr. Bossman has me on as FBI right now. Oh, I'm not FBI, guys. I'm just acting. I'm an actor. I'm an actor
Right.
for a show. So, but I can remember dates and I can remember what the people said. And I clearly remember the date and times of practically everything in this whole entire thing in my mind.
Mhm.
But anyways, he quit with them and backstabbed them and then went to build their own company, Brian and Dan, right? They started their own company. That's how it all started in 2023, because they left the other group in 2022. So he's very vague in what he's saying 2018. What does that mean?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all.
he literally said, I've been with Charlie Kirk since 2018. That is a lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you started the company, did you take is it the original detail that started in 2018?
pretty much the same guys. Yeah.
You guys have been together for a long time.
Yeah, we've
Another lie.
Yep.
Another lie. Every last one of these people are lying.
added, obviously, and lost a few. Not different company. We lost that company lead or that company for reasons that we couldn't stomach that were going on.
We lost that company lead. No, you screwed that company over, you crook.
And that's why we started this company, and that's why we named it Integrity.
Do any of your guys have any ties to any foreign intelligence agencies, more specifically Mossad?
No, and I've seen that and heard that, and I've been in 39 countries in this world, and I've never been to Israel. I'm a firm Christian. I ask our guys.
So right here, he kind of like he denounces IHOP right here, right? But
Yeah.
then in a few minutes, he starts saying, oh yeah, Charlie Kirk loved IHOP. And then he'll say Charlie Kirk was a Christian, but he loved IHOP, which means, why would you say, no, I wouldn't do anything like that, I'm a Christian, but you're okay with Charlie Kirk doing that? Which one is it?
And he didn't know that of his feelings and the threats and that what he was going through in the last 2 weeks. And he doesn't know. He said he didn't know any of that.
Yeah.
Are you believers? We have no ties to Israel or Mossad or any other one. We're Americans. How many days prior were you guys there? We generally, the permitting process and all that goes on behind the scenes. And then there's a questionnaires that are filled out that we used to. There was a lot of busy work. And then so, you know, kind of like in the military, what you did, we create forms that, hey, let's get this information up front. And so that we have a duplication process so that we can confirm it. And so we started our first, before that one, the 24th of the month prior. And so, and that was with the hard conversations, meetings. You started that on the 24th? Mm-hmm. Right. And we That's do 2 weeks. At Really? least. No, it started.
So you got to remember that the 24th of what is it? July, August, 24th of August, because the thing was September.
Before that, with the intelligence gathering and all that, but the hard conversations, the sharing of information, the conference calls, the data sheets, and we put that in a timeline on an app, so that this all goes up, and every guy that's on that job can see all the intel that comes in. It's a decentralized command model for the company, and so anybody can make command decisions for the betterment of the client or the team, and so everything goes on that app. And so when I get it, they get it. And when whoever's gathering that intel, it gets it. There's no hold, there's no power hold on it. And so that first information came in on the 24th, and then the information share starts, where we're walking through, you know, everything that you need for a detail, the site plan, point of contacts, emergency fallback locations, hard rooms, arrival points, hospital, you name it, fire department, jurisdictional authorities, all that comes in on an intel sheet and gathered. And then it's in that quick reference app. My question is,
all right, so let's move on. Oh, here it is right here.
There's a lot.
All right, so here it is. He's about to ask the question.
To ever come now from Dan, from Charlie down to us about that. Now, at the same time, you got to look at the world we live in. Mm-hmm. And
oh, he was about to ask it. I just got a little too impatient.
Is the man that owns the company that's in charge of his security detail, and you are the head guy on his security detail, were there any concerns about that or any other organization, political party, foreign nation? Did he express any of those concerns to you? No. and we
no.
So right here, this is when he gets super nervous. He gets super nervous. He starts twitching right here. Watch.
All that comes in on an intel sheet and gathered, and then it's in that quick reference app. My question is the man that owns the company that's in charge of his security detail, and you are the head guy on his security detail, were there any concerns about that or any other organization, political party, foreign nation? Did he express any of those concerns to you? No. and Dan works for Turning Point as their security guy, and so Dan feeds down that to us, to our contracted security, which is us, for integrity. Mm-hmm. And so nothing had ever come now from Dan, from Charlie.
Sir, stop stuttering. Just answer the damn question, yes or no. Shit.
Down to us about that. Now, at the same time, you got to look at the world we live in, mm-hmm. and that's a reality. It's a reality.
Sir, can I get a yes or no? What are you talking about?
An organization, whether it be a hate group of any type, could want to hurt anybody. Not necessarily Israel, but we look at mathematics too, and there's probabilities and possibilities, right? And I look at the probabilities. The possibilities are infinite. And the probabilities are that it's not. The probabilities
of you lying is infinite.
are the
Yes
people that
or
want to
no?
hurt him.
Exactly. Damn.
Yes or no?
Or no.
Or the people that are screaming things at him in front of us half the time. And so we have to look at those probabilities in the mathematics.
He said, is it IHOP that is after Charlie, not people in the crowd that like students. He literally asked, do you think is a foreign entity after Charlie? Yes or no? You are the head of his security. You're the person that will answer that. Yes or no?
We look at the possibilities too. And those possibilities, I'm sure, are out there, but we've never got any detail or intel to show that yeah.
We never got any intel. That is a lie.
We should look into this deeper.
Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
And so I texted him. I said, Charlie, I hope you've increased your security detail. He says, oh, I have. They want me dead. They want me dead. They want me dead.
If he was that concerned, I don't know why that wouldn't have been disseminated down to the security detail.
I hope you've increased your security detail. He says, oh, I have. They want me dead.
You know, we look at all that, and you can go back and look at his speeches, and Charlie was an absolute supporter of Israel. Charlie was an absolute supporter of Israel. Charlie was an absolute supporter of Israel.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
If that came in, we got it, and we never got anything that, no Mossad or nothing. That was never, not once. In your coordination.
We got to stop right there for a second.
Yeah, because how can you say that when he even said in his own further into this interview that he upped the men. He had more men.
Yes.
Okay. So why would you do that?
Yes.
Why? Because you knew. You really knew that this was going to be a big thing, and you're not going to have this is intel sheet that he said. That's what really bothers me, because as we all know, there was no fire trucks, there was no ambulance, there was no nothing. All this planning, all this organizing, and they all stood there like robots. Not one of them went in the stairwell. Not one of them went on the roof. Not one of the guys could go on the roof, like I said before when we did this live stream, and go up on each part or wherever and go, "Hey guys, I'm up here." You know, because binoculars, like you said. Where the heck are the binoculars?
Why don't you have binoculars? This is what's crazy. I own binoculars. Fuck, I need binoculars for. I'm not security, but I have binoculars.
Yep.
I have all kinds of shit, but I'm not security. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
With UVU, I mean, did they offer any assistance, anything at all? Yeah. Did you ask them of anything? Absolutely. We have. I spent thousands of dollars on drones last year, and got the guy's license. But if the area lies in the Provo, Utah airspace, I can't fly it. That's a 107B. We can't break the rules.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
Now, the school could have flown drones, the PD, but they didn't have them. Monday before the event, we were still working through the arrival. And so we have concerns with rooftops. We got a location that.
Hold on. I thought I had that video in there. I guess I didn't. So I'll play it right here.
You're not concerned that
things looking and ask for
drones more than one.
Right.
USA people gave Frank Turek, who was with Charlie on the day that he died, with Charlie in the hospital, and carried Charlie into the waiting SUV. He told Megyn Kelly something different about drones on that day. Take a listen.
In fact,
This is how stupid Frank Turek is.
we were driving into that event, driving in, Megan, and his team has drones up, looking at the crowd from above, and they.
So we got to find out who had the drones, because he said his team. So if the little old dude isn't part of the team, we got to find out who had access to the remote control. He said drones more than one.
Right. And
so that debunks that. I told you, Every last one of these dudes are lying. All of them. Let's keep going.
We know what our responsibility is. This message today from the student group.
All right, so I want to get to the squirting in the face part.
It's unneeded. They all know their job.
going there
People said,
again?
"Oh, you should have an
Yes,
ambulance
but we
there."
have to.
It's like, well, one, I can't make the city put an ambulance there. Now there is a Utah law that says for mass gas or hand signals, and those are an option, especially like and see him start to the ground. But then I'm just thinking gunfire, and he's leading to the ground because I'm on his right. Well, he was shot right here in the left of his neck, and so I jumped down on top of Charlie to cover him because where we're at, it's concealment at best. It's a tabling with cloth on it, so it's not hard cover. And our guys are start piling back in, and they're down, putting a human shield around him, but it's still just concealment. It's not cover.
And we got some proof that he's lying right here. Somebody said my videos are long. Yeah, like this is an experience. Like I love hanging out with y'all. So I don't want to just come in here for 5 minutes and leave. Like I love to have, an experience with my audience. So yeah, I like hanging out with y'all for an hour or 2 hours. So yeah, I
initially dove down on top of him and just was on him almost face to face. And then when I was doing that, I went down, I could see the wound. And so I immediately shoved my hand into the wound to stop the bleeding, just trying to.
All right, here we go. All of this is a lie. Watch this.
Find the pressure, and it was coming out still. And I'm on top of him, like close. And it was still coming out enough that it squirted through my fingers, and I could taste it on my lips. And so I was like, man, this is a bad wound, right? And so I was just pushing that, and I don't know at that.
Charlie or down there.
Okay, so this is when the ordeal happened. Let's see, was there any squirting on the lips? All right, let me know if y'all see squirting on the lips. That guy is the middle guy with the sunglasses on. All three of these idiots got sunglasses on.
Who are working on Charlie or down there doing something, okay? At first, it looks like the guy in the green shirt potentially has hands on Charlie and is attempting to stop the blood, okay? Then as we go further, one of the guys gets up. The guy with the sunglasses on goes here and looks like he either shuts the camera off or adjusts the sunglasses. This is all very nonchalant, by the way. And then the guy who looks like he is actually applying pressure grabs something and hands it off to the guy in the black. So at this point, and
as you can see, in his hand, there is no blood. So there's no, let's say, juice. There's no juice on his face. There's no juice on his hand. Look at his hand. There's no juice on nobody's hand. So as you can see, there is not one drop of juice on any of these human beings in this picture. Look. Yeah. It's not on nobody's face, not on nobody's hand, not on nobody's arm. It's not even on Charlie's arm. Watch. Here's his arm. Where's Charlie's arm? Charlie throws his arm up. Let's see. Well, I'll start over. Look at Charlie's arm.
We're working on Charlie right or down there.
Y'all see that? It's not even blood on him.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Who are working on Charlie or down there doing something, okay? At first, it looks like the guy.
Look at the guy in the brown. Look at his shirt. There's not a drop on his shirt. There's no
squirting.
There's no squirting. He said it squirted in my face.
And so I working on Charlie. My clips to find out. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to go look. And thanks to Heavy Duty Country, because that's his clip. Okay.
Yeah.
Heavy Duty Country. Heavy Duty Country. So I went through everything, and that was like the closest, the clearest that I could see, and I see nothing going like anywhere. So I don't believe what he says now.
These guys are liars.
Of him. And just was on him almost face to face, and then I'm on top of him, up close. It squirted through my fingers, and I could taste it on my lips. And I'm on top of him, up close. It squirted through my fingers, and I could taste it on my lips.
Without context, if nobody knows who this guy is, I was on top of him, looking down on him, and I stuck my finger in there and he squirted.
Oh my god!
In my face, and I could taste it on my lips. What? I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I like women.
Oh man.
You can't apply direct pressure to move either because it's the neck and there goes the airway.
And I can say this from my own experiences. When you apply direct pressure,
You can't apply direct pressure to move.
you do get squirted on. So yeah, you apply direct pressure. Next thing you know, you want to get squirted in the face. That part he's not lying about.
Oh my
Oh
God.
man, like you're without like if it's just an audio, it's just like what is this? Yeah.
It's
It's a script for some kind of
there's no
X-rated-
squirting.
Yeah.
As y'all can see,
No.
there's no squirting.
What do you guys think in the chat? What is I only see what everybody's saying. Yeah, why is
Somebody
he
said it's not
smiling?
funny. It is funny because they're lying.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Why is Rick Cutler smiling then? Someone said, yeah.
Oh,
Rick Cutler,
yeah, it's
why
not
does
funny.
the guy
So
in the-
why is Rick Cutler smiling if it ain't funny, y'all?
Yeah. So someone just said in the chat, why does the guy in the brown shirt, his name is Rick Cutler.
Look, he's smiling
Yep.
right there. He's smiling. So y'all tell us why it's funny. They can laugh, but we can't. I'm just saying. I just want y'all to see no juice on no arm, no finger, no hand, no shirt, no face. Ain't nobody squirting. No
And
way.
by the way, that
Mhm.
man that he's giving the stuff to, or whatever he's giving him, is Lance. Is his name is Lance? He's on the chart that I made. He is the manager of the Y Free, the banner at the back there, the sponsor of it says Y Free Turning Point
Yeah.
USA. He should be out of the picture. When something like this happens, the security and everybody get the heck out. Like everybody out, they should be handling. They're just passing stuff, touching stuff. It's becoming all tampered. Everything's getting tampered. Okay, he shouldn't be there. That guy should not be there. Not involved.
Because he's a sponsor.
Yeah.
But as y'all can see, the guy is lying. So let's do this. We can go farther, but like I said, it's starting to get maddening after doing like multiple hours. And then I come to find out the video got demonetized. So we would go farther if I would have gotten more contributions, but y'all don't have to. But if I would have got more contributions, I would have gotten more incentivization to actually go farther. So we're going to end it now, and because we got more information that we didn't even get to. We didn't even talk about the tax stuff, so we got more stuff we can talk about. But like I said, it's just starting to get to the point where 3 hours and you get demonetized after, and it's like 12 o'clock at night, and then you demonetize. You're like, damn, I don't stayed up till 12 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
doing all that editing.
Yeah, doing all this damn
all
editing
together.
and stuff. So yeah, the video getting demonetized is it does something to your
You
psyche.
guys gotta he's staying up till like 2 a.m. sometimes getting the stuff together. $1, $1. Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
But we're not asking for it. We're just letting, because I don't want nobody like, he begging for money. No, I'm just letting y'all know what the person that you're enjoying watching is going through. And if you would like to contribute, you can. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to M Spiritual 108. I think he had his mouth open. Ugh, that's gross. And it actually went into the back of his throat and he licked. Yo, what?
Oh.
Come Oh, and he licked his lips. That's how he tasted the juice. I love women. Women. Wait. I gotta play that one again. Oh my God. These dudes. Hold on, where's that video? Oh my God. Y'all are hilarious. Is it this one? I got so many damn videos down here. Hold on. I'm gonna play that video again for y'all. Here it is.
Of him and just was on him almost face to face, and then I'm on top of him like close. It squirted through my fingers and I could taste it on my lips. And I could taste it on my lips. And I could taste it on my lips. And I'm on top of him like close. It squirted through my fingers and I could taste it on my lips.
Without context, if nobody knows who this guy is, I was on top of him, looking down on him, and I stuck my finger in there, and he squirted.
Oh my God!
In my face, and I could taste it on my lips. What? I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women.
You can't apply direct pressure to move either because it's the neck and there goes the airway. Right.
And I can say this from my own experiences: when you apply direct, lying about. So yeah, it's happened to me a few times. Just straight in face.
I could taste it on my lips. I could taste it on my lips. We get in. Charlie was a big man. Long.
What?
Oh man, this whole interview's got me in my head in a different way now.
Charlie was a big man. Long. Just working out of the kit right there. And
it's like everything he does is gay now.
You always, when you build a kit out like that, you build it to where the stuff you need the soonest or most important is on the outside, right? Packing, pressure, repack, it gets saturated.
Packing pressure.
You don't take it out, you just keep packing on top of it. I'm on my knees with the door open, with my butt hanging out at the side, and I'm on my knees doing the medical.
We're done.
Yo, what in the world? This is the gayest reenactment in my life. I'm on my knees and my butt is hanging out the door. Like, yo, he's working on.
Hold on.
And he's like, I'm packing them out on my knees, with my butt hanging out of the car. What the fuck?
It gets saturated, you don't take it out, you just keep packing on.
He said I pull it out when it gets saturated. Come on, bro.
I'm on my knees with the door open, with my butt hanging out at the side, and I'm on my knees doing the medical. And Justin's driving, and Rick has me.
Oh my God. Look, this is going to get.
Oh my God.
I still like saturated. Oh my God. Okay, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just like making light of it, of all the lies. So we have to smile because Rick Cutler did. Yeah.
Because the thing about it is, if they weren't lying, we wouldn't be laughing. But the more they lie, the more we're going to make fun of them because they're stupid. That's really it. You know, somebody said Tyler Perry wrote the script. Yeah. Somebody said great editing. Thank you.
We didn't even know it was going to go that way. It just happened. The kid, and then you're like, hold on, what?
Yo, that was a funny ass live, wasn't it?
I had to mute myself because I was on the floor. I was dying because then it wasn't, guys. It just went further. Like anytime you listen to it, there's more, and we just couldn't because it was getting like, whoa.
He was a big guy. He was long. I had his head in my lap, and I was sticking my finger. I'm like, bro, calm down. Like, damn, sounds like a gay romance novel. Damn.
Like he's giving a lot of detail, right? It's so detailed.
Just say
I'm on my knees.
And we went to the hospital.
Yeah. He
We
was
don't
in,
even know
we did everything we could. We
Cincinnati.
took him in. We went to the, like, that's how guys, I think, talk. Like,
Yeah,
they don't go to this kind of detail. Maybe women do.
women do.
I think I am detailed sometimes. Sometimes I'm
Mhm.
not. But get him in the car, take him to the hospital. We did
That's
everything
it.
we could in the car. Rick had him holding his wound and whatever. But he just went to, like, I'm on my knees. I keep on getting the kid. I'm even
My
packing
butt
it.
is in the air.
Yeah, I'm packing it. He's not packing it in, and I'm like, oh.
This grown ass man literally said, I'm on my knees and my butt is in the air. Why are you going to admit that?
Yeah.
Like, why? Like, what is the point of saying that? I'm on my knees and my butt is in the air. I got my finger in the and it's squirting in my face.
It's on my lips. It's on my lips.
And then he went like this.
Yeah, it's on my lips. I can taste it.
I could taste it. Like, where
it's like, and then I went, oh my God, this is getting really weird. Like, why would he say that?
it sounds like a Popeyes commercial.
You guys, wait, you guys think it's weird or what?
Yeah, it's like, yo, what is wrong with this dude? But the thing about it is, they all talk the same. They call Mikey the amazing Mikey, and he did this. And then the other dork, he turns around and says his lips was quivering, and he started doing this. So each one of them, they all talk the same way. Even Frank Kirk, he was like, and I was in the back of the truck, and so-and-so had the GPS, and so-and-so was doing this, and the other one, sir, like, why are all y'all so graphic?
Yeah. What did this one say? A Starlight Ball 6082. I'm shocked at all the manhandling of his body. Only goal all he had to do is transport him to the hospital. Instead, all this funny BS. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Charlie Kirk. He kind of like got what is it? he was like, if somebody was to see, they probably had Charlie Kirk leg up in the air, like, bro, like,
Listen, it went further to, like, Brian Harpole saying, like, I had his head in my lap and I was rubbing it, checking for. I'm like, oh God, that's it. That's when he's like, we're done. We're done.
It was like disrespectful to Charlie. Like, I don't want to go out and come to find out somebody had my legs up in the air and I'm dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, put my legs down. Stop.
I can't take this interview seriously. Like, I don't think we're ever going to get through the whole thing. It's just like, it's impossible to get through because it's just every time we stop, that's a lie. What is he talking about?
Yeah.
Everything down to the roof, down to getting him to the car. Not even allowing the EMS to assist.
Did you hear when they said? Did you hear when they said they seen an ambulance pass by and they ignored the ambulance?
Yeah.
They said we was riding down and we seen an ambulance and they said, should we stop? They said, no, keep going.
Yeah.
Huh? You can just wave it. Hey, dead body. Because remember, Charlie's legs were hanging out of the car. So they could have been like, hey, follow us, or hey, we need something.
Rick, I would have stuck my hands out the window, like, something. They incompetent. Yeah. And all Brian's worried about is people's careers and rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Like, I'm so sorry they said that. That's just like your career. He's gone. So,
because the thing about it is, you are who you are when things go wrong.
Yeah.
The real you comes out when things go wrong. And these men, whether they had something to do with this or not, are totally incompetent.
Yep.
And that's really it. So they get what they get. Hopefully they'll end up being Uber drivers from now on, or painters, or find something else to do, but they don't need to be securing no damn body. Oh, and speaking of that, hold on one second. I got another thing I want to show y'all, which shows you how stupid Erica Kirk is. Look at this mess. This shows that Erica Kirk is an idiot. Hold on. on, y'all. All right, here we go. So this is Erica Kirk with the same damn security that allowed her husband to pass away. Right there, that's Dan Flood. Looks like they fired everybody else at least, though. You see that, Allie? They fired everybody else. They just kept Dan Flood.
Yeah.
Because you got that guy, you got that guy. You got, let's see. Oh, he giving out hand signals. Look at the big guy. Look, he's doing hand signals. Watch this. What is that? Isn't that the same hand signal? What is that?
Why do they do that all the time?
What is that? It's the same thing Dan Flood did standing behind Charlie Kirk. All right, so that's
Don't
another.
tell me there's no hand signals like Rob McCoy said. There's no hand signals. Give me a break, he said. Of course, there's hand signals. Just watch Cash Patel when he's doing the interview.
Would you mind a picture of yourself? Quick picture, please. Or could
It was so old. 32. 32. You're so lucky to have Donald. So it's not necessary. No camera. My husband just was not materialistic and to die free. It's the greatest victory. Yeah, okay. I have a message. This is very intense. Do you get OSHA?
All right, y'all. It's Saturday night. I'm about to get out of these streets. Allie, thank you for joining me. We have a special show tomorrow. I got to put together the thumbnail tonight.
Just one thing.
How? Yeah, go ahead.
Because it just said here, like breaking news, like, did he get another award, Charlie Kirk? Did he get another medal? Does anybody know about that? A bill filed by Rep. Andy Ogles is gaining momentum in the House, aiming to award Charlie Kirk the Congressional Gold Medal. I don't even know what that says.
Okay, it's Friday night. It's Friday night. Same thing. I said Saturday night. It's Friday night. I'm about to get in the streets. Okay, so Friday night.
Apparently, he got another medal. I can DM it to you later for the next thing. But yeah.
Okay, but yeah, we're doing a show tomorrow afternoon at 12 with who is the young man?
Henry.
Who is he? Can you explain to them?
Oh, sorry. He is the first student, or I don't know if he's a student. I think he was the one that had the first question to ask Charlie at the Utah Valley event. He was the first speaker. His name's Henry. Henry. I think everybody knows who that is, right?
So this young man is going to come on, and we're going to talk to him tomorrow, and he's going to talk about like what went on. So this is actually one of the only people who actually isn't an actor that was at Utah State University, UVU. So we're going to talk to him tomorrow. I'm going to put together the thumbnail tomorrow. Anything in particular you want to ask him? Ask the guy tomorrow.
I have a couple questions, but I'll save it for tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't want to overwhelm him, but I'm pretty sure he's got a lot of questions from many people already regarding this whole entire thing, right? So he's probably overwhelmed. But I have a lot of questions, and I'm pretty sure the chat's going to be excited about it too. What do you guys all think about that?
And let me read these super chats real quick. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, about the young man coming on. So LeBron carried a purse. That's funny. Thank you. Dan, I sent the arrest report during the live earlier. Great guys, love your videos. Yes, Dan, I appreciate that. That was really helpful. And CK had watched my head and made him laugh. Said, watch my head and made him laugh. Bless you. All right, y'all. So I will talk to y'all tomorrow. So 12 o'clock tomorrow. I'm about to put together the thumbnail now, and we are out. Talk to y'all later.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. Actually, these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.